the Provost of Swarrnim Startup and Innovation University, Gandhinagar, and Mr. Amit Singhal, who's the founder and director for Startup Buddy, to give the concluding remarks. And first, I would like to invite Dr. Kartik Jain. Is one of the youngest and the preeminent strategist and educationist of his generation. He always gives his audience a new way to see the world and to understand the reality behind. And under his able leadership, the university has successfully implemented the concept of online learning and open learning. And he believes in boundaryless internationalization of education. And to attain this objective, he has signed MOUs with various international universities across the globe in his current and previous capacity as provost. So thank you for joining us, Dr. Kartik, and over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Mishma. So kind of you. I am really very appreciating the efforts of GIIES. So first of all, I would like to convey my sincere gratitude and my heartfelt thanks to GIIES Summit, which has been organized by GCPIT, that is Global Council for Promotion of International Trade. I am also thankful to CIM SME and especially the Ahmedabad and Gujarat chapter of CIM SME for providing this opportunity to us as an academic partner. When I was attending all the sessions of today's, I have understood and I have found out various new things through the speakers. So basically, the aim and the vision of this summit is to give everybody a chance to learn how to build a business and how we can convert a startup ecosystem into a successful business so that the global journey towards building a knowledge economy by 2030 can be fruitalized. What we have seen is that unless until we have willingness and ability to innovate, we cannot achieve our objectives. So willingness and ability to innovate has become a critical parameter and prerequisite for staying internationally competitive, because this is the key to success. Unless until your products, your services are not of international mark, one cannot succeed in the business. So business incubators, accelerators, which helps in nurture your talent, and ventures that form the backbone of knowledge-driven economy is the key of this century. On the basis of understanding which I have gathered by attending various sessions today, what I have found is that this summit provides incubator, accelerators, managers, corporate innovation officers, and policymakers a platform to connect and learn about the best ways to nurture innovation in their respective ecosystem. How to build, how to incubate, and how to accelerate innovation-driven businesses, including business model. These are some of the techniques, these are some of the tools which we have understood today. The goal of GIIE Summit is to create a space dedicated to the leaders of collaboration from all sectors from all over the world to share, discuss, learn, and together build a more inclusive, innovation-driven economy. This event is dedicated to bring new trends in the areas of innovation and incubation to the global co-creation movement and thus prepare the innovation sector for the new challenges. When we are talking about various technological tools, how can we forget about Corona? Like last March 2020 onwards was a roller coaster ride. Sometimes Corona was on higher side and sometimes the resistance from the people of world were on higher side. But thankfully it has now settled down. So when we talk about Corona, it has created and it has bring new trends. So the objective when we talk about Corona and objective of this summit, so basically it helps us to cooperate various stakeholders to take a stake of this economic situation and to become inspired by the best innovative practices to better serve their members in these changing times. We can also, I am very happy to say a few examples of our university. when we were able to transform our entire academics just within a span of 24 hours into online platform. So this thing has taught us a lot of things, and we have learned a lot of things because of the challenges and because of the pressures of Corona. So when we talk about what this summit is bringing to us, so there are three H and three W's using which we can describe the entire objectives of this summit. When we say about three H, it means how to build a successful innovation ecosystem which brings certain best practices across the world. What are the sustainable business models? And what are the values of innovation ecosystem, which further comprise economic enhancements, competence development, access to funding, access to network, and program effectiveness. And if I do the SWOT analysis of today's sessions, I have found a lot of interesting things. When we say strength, so basically our population, our manpower, our citizens are the strength, whether they are skilled or unskilled. We have a lot of examples where the people of India have done exemplary work in the field of startups. So this is the biggest strength of ours. When we talk about weakness, so surprisingly, what I have found is that government is willing to do work, all the stakeholders are willing to do work, all the participants and all the, like say, all the stakeholders who are involved in the process, they are willing to do the work. So only weakness which I have found is that it's willpower to succeed. If you don't have willpower to succeed, you cannot succeed in the ecosystem of this challenging ecosystem of business startups. And when we talk about opportunities, you see, after Corona, we are talking a lot of about robotics, artificial intelligence, big data, and lot of things. So these are the opportunities where the future lies. And when we talk about threats, definitely there are certain sustenance of the innovation program. Then that is a major challenge for many organizations, and we have to overcome this. So this is how we can build the entire ecosystem for the development of the startup ecosystem in the world. And when we talk about Swarrnim University, I would just like to give a brief introduction what we have done about innovation. As our name suggests, Swarrnim is Startup and Innovation University. It's one of its kind and first university, a first private university in the field of startups, which has been given a sector specialization. We are a very young university. We started our operations in the year 2017, and we are very happy to inform that just within a span of 3 years, we are able to file 53 POCs and 9 IPRs. 4 further IPRs are in pipeline, and that will be doing it in next month and so. When we say about the ecosystem, we have designed a very clever ecosystem in the Swarrnim University, which is having 4 verticals, in fact 5 verticals. First is startup academics, through which we provide academic excellence to all the students, not only of the university, but also of the other universities and organizations. Then we have training as second vertical. Then third vertical is IPRs. And recently we have introduced two new verticals. That is Women's Entrepreneurship Development Cell and Divyang Entrepreneurship Development Cell. So through these 5 verticals, we are doing really good in the field of startup ecosystem. And today, I would like to take this platform as opportunity to inform all the stakeholders that if any of your student or any of your employee or any person who is anyway connected with you, if he has any startup idea, we are very interested to incubate that startup idea, and we shall also be providing required and sufficient funds for the purpose so that the idea can be converted into a successful business model. So once again, I am thankful to all the panelists, all the elite panelists of this forum. And I am really thankful to the team of GCPIT and CIM MSc for organizing such a fantastic event. These type of events and programs are the key for the better understanding of a startup ecosystem in the country. So I'm really thankful to you. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।